Hello, Mind Body 20 members. Thank you so much for choosing to press play to listen to what I have to say about today's talk topic, which is how to get your motivation back. Now, that's assuming that you lost your motivation. Maybe it was a long-running motivational streak where you were doing the things that you felt were right for your body and ultimately your mind, whether it's eating a certain way or exercising. Or if you just thought about motivation for a day or two, signed up for a fitness program or got that gym membership or made a meal plan with a nutritionist, whatever it was, and then lost it right away. Today's message is about how to reignite whatever that feeling was, whatever that thought in your brain that got you to want to do something to get to a healthier, better version of you, because you do have to own it in order to see results. Now, there has been a lot of research on this topic, that there's no actual way to manufacture motivation. There's no magic bullet, there's no button in the brain. I wish I could invent it, but we are complex individuals. We all know through advertising, marketing, research, science, everything, we know it is incumbent upon us to take care of our bodies, to put the healthy food in our mouths, to chew slowly, to take deep breaths between everything we do, to hydrate, to get better sleep, to exercise at least 3 times a week at 20 minutes a shot. We may know that exercise is cumulative, and in the morning we have to do 5 minutes, and then we could do 5 minutes in the afternoon, then 5 minutes in the evening, and it still counts as a 15-minute workout. But actually doing it is the hardest thing in the world. Now here's the thing, we can't manufacture motivation. What happens is we just have to do it, and then the motivation comes. Interestingly enough, motivation comes from consistency. Moving over the I can'ts, I won'ts, and inserting the millions of excuses, and just doing it, and then from the regularity, the consistency, our body then kind of clicks on, and then we need it to survive. A lot of people say, oh, you exercise all the time, it's just built in. That is not true. Left to my own devices, I would love to sit on my couch with a bunch of friends, grab a glass of wine, schmooze, them leave, and turn on my Netflix, right? But I just do it. And at this point, I'm doing it so often that it's a non-negotiable. So that's step one. What if that step one is completely out of the question? You know that I just have to do it. I have to set that alarm. I have to put that Post-it note up on the mirror in my bathroom so that when I wake up, I see it glaring at me. But here my message is going to be all about what else you can do to build the consistency so that the motivation is not even a question, it just happens. So let's talk about some of the research. Why do we lose our motivation? Why do we even have those no's, those I can'ts, I won'ts? Stress. Stress silences the need. Stress makes us tired to the point where we don't even feel like we could pull ourselves off the couch, no matter what time of day. Life changes, a complex schedule, a new baby, a new job opportunity, a new community responsibility, young children, insert it all, and it all is legitimate, valid. But sometimes we need to make it fun. I'm going to speak exclusively to exercise because there have been so many women over the years, whether it's live classes, virtual classes, who love my classes, right? It's not about me. I don't take it personally. But then they lose their footing and they're just like, I've been so bad. I'm just going to throw the towel and I'm not going to sign up. And I say, let's adjust your expectations. Week 1 workout a week. 1, it could be 10 minutes of a 20-minute video. That's a victory. That's more than sitting on your couch. Week 2, again, adjusting those goals, adjusting those expectations. Then it's 2 the next week. What are other things you can do? Buddying up, setting incentives, saying to your best friend, your husband, your partner, your child, if we do this, we get to get this. We need to render ourselves like children. We are just like children. We need to feel like something is driving us, because just knowing that our insides get healthy, that we're investing in our long-term health, that by exercising we do burn calories. I mean, let's be real, we are on body positive, but the reality is exercise does help us. If losing weight is our goal, it helps us lose weight. If building strength is our goal, it helps us build strength. We have to be real about the body outcome. Exercise is designed to boost our metabolism, to get us to reach our goals. But sometimes that's not enough. Sometimes we need to render ourselves like children, and we need to set incentives. If you and your buddy do it every day or every other day for the course of 2 weeks, then you get to go somewhere. You get to set yourself for a manicure appointment that you wouldn't typically. And I'm not going to talk about self-care because it's been spoken about way too much. I'm going to talk about just the basics. You know, the other research behind it is on a subconscious level, we don't care whether the motivation is extrinsic, intrinsic, whether we lose weight, whether we don't lose weight, self-regarding or regarding, other regarding. It sometimes is about not the reward, but the value, the pleasure we derive in that very moment. It needs to be fun. If strength training, even though we need it for longevity, is not fun to you, don't do it for the first month. Do it later on. If you need to get breathless to enjoy your workout and your ankles hurt, buy better shoes. Or ask me to tell you something you need to hear to push yourself further. Motivation is complicated. Finding mentors, I'm looking at my notes because I have so much in my brain about what motivation is all about. I'm hoping that if you leave this message and you hear one thing that drives you forward, this whole 8 or 9 minutes was successful, was worth it. But I'm going to keep bombarding you with options. Sometimes it's about, so the 3 most effective ways of building motivation based on the research out there is buddying up, so someone else keeps you accountable. So if it's not a friend, it's the thumbs up in this chat, because then you need to tell me, Marla, I need you to tell me to be more accountable. Sometimes I'm worried about nudging people because that could also drive people away. And we're all such creative, unique people. Some people need the accountability, other people are deterred by it. Option 2, tracking devices. So wearing a Fitbit, tracking your steps, and you have a certain goal that you set on those steps. Or other tracking, like being part of a program where you matter and you're not just a number. The last one that's the most popular is measuring in, setting like actual real goals, maybe weighing yourself or doing your measurements, which I think is more effective than actually stepping on a scale. I don't even own a scale. Is, seeing the results. That's validation. But we really do need to make it fun. I really mean that. And I don't know what fun is for you, and you might not know what fun is for you. Try it all. Day 1, do cardio. Day 2, do strength. Day 3, do cardio dance. Day 4, do mind body. Day 5, take it outside if the weather permits. Go for a walk, listen to your favorite playlist. And in the holidays, when motivation is most compromised, celebrate the small successes. Buy something for yourself. Say something good for yourself. Do something, just don't reward yourself with food, because that just creates an unhealthy relationship with food and disordered eating. Motivation and manufacturing motivation doesn't exist. But I hope that in this time, I've suggested enough ways for you to find it. Buddying up, tracking yourself, creating different physical reminders, post-it notes, setting alarms on your phone, saying to me that I need to be keeping you more accountable. Finding a personal trainer who you cannot even cancel the appointment because you'll get charged, and pairing it with this program. A lot of people say, I can't do your program anymore because I'm not motivated. It's no matter what the program is out there. It comes from you. Whatever it is, you can find it because your life depends on it. Start by starting. Just do 1, 5 minutes, 7 minutes, whatever it is. You are worth it. And that self-love is imperative to get to that motivational place. Love yourself enough to realize that you matter, that every little piece counts. Thank you for listening.